Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk about Black History Month, the month that is a celebration of my people, because I am a black man and everything. And it's about all our accomplishments, all the oppression that we have gone through over like centuries of living in like America and stuff like that. So I'm here today to talk to you about how That's So Raven was originally gonna be a white family show. So last year I was watching Christy Carson Romano's podcast, and she had Annalise Vanderpool, I think her name is, the actress who played Chelsea. And she stated how she got on the show and the audition process and stuff, right? She said originally the character wasn't even named Raven. Duh, because like that's just Raven-Symoné's name. So they just named it after her. And so like originally I think it was called Molly or something like that. And so, she saw some of the other girls auditioning, and then of course, like she got the hint and the impression that originally that the show's creators didn't even intend for this show to be a black family show. That in their mind, with the people she saw auditioning and herself, they intended it to be a white, family show. But then they couldn't find the right person to play the lead. And then came along Raven-Symoné, with her being a famous child star and like having a lot of hype behind her name and stuff. She won the role. And so then the show apparently got shifted to where they named the character after her and made the family black. And yeah, it's just kind of not too shocking and everything, but just a little bit. And because, it's just like makes you wonder what really goes in in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Because on Wizards of Waverly Place, that was a half Latino, half Italian family. Originally, that was supposed to be white as well, because Jennifer Stone, who played Harper, said they wanted her to audition for the role of like Selena. So they had no intention of making it diverse. And the weird thing is like I said before, I'm not all that surprised, because the thing is Disney, people assume Disney is very diverse, very woke. It only has become that. If people go back in time, they will realize Disney was extremely white back in the day. And it's only because people complained they started bringing diversity around. Even back in the day with like Aladdin, Lilo and Stitch, The Princess and the Frog, stuff like that. And so Disney's mindset is pretty much just to appeal to whoever watches their shows. And of course, everybody watches their shows, but there are always groups that watch things more than everybody else. And white people make up for a lot of viewership and stuff. And of course, the whole Disney going woke thing, that's just a Hollywood thing. At first, I assumed it was because Hollywood realized during the Black Lives Matter movements and black people getting shot, I assumed that they were like, all right, look, we need more diversity, blah, 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 blah. And so Hollywood jumped on that bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? That's what I assumed it was originally and stuff. And a lot of other people did too. But now people are starting to speculate that it was never that. It was never the intention to show diversity. It was their intention to bring in a different audience and everything. Once they saw the whole diversity thing started jumping off, like I said, other networks just started doing it for the sole fact of being like, hey, look at us, we're doing it too. And look who we brought in and look who we have on our show and stuff. And, but I truly believe, and like I said before, when it comes to like Disney, you can tell they're going back to white. Disney has had some low points in last year, a lot of their movies and a lot of their shows. They catered to more of a diverse audience, hoping to bring people in and show like, look, hey, look what we did. But then there's a group of those angry, anti-woke mob people that are mainly white, mainly grown men who are 40 and 50 years old, a beard and a big belly and everything, complaining online, mostly YouTube, about how Disney is woke and this and that. And like, and because when it went into politics with that dude from Florida going into war with Disney and everything, it's like a lot of them banded together and be all like, you know what? We're not here for Disney no more. Every time something Disney comes out, you always see the hate online. And I read so many of these stupid comments on Twitter and stuff. They're like, oh, if it's Disney, I'm not watching it. They're trying to groom our kids and everything like that. When in actuality, when you actually look at groomers, it's not the diverse people. All right. You gotta do your research when you looking at those headlines and stuff. Because, like, they're mad that the fact that, Disney is race bending characters. They're mad that Disney is bringing in interracial families. They're mad that, like, they're bringing in people of color. They're mad that they're starting to have LGBT characters. And that LGBT characters is not even a lot. They had it on that Andy Mack show when that boy finally came out. And a lot of people applauded that back then. Now it's completely different. Buzz Lightyear had one lesbian couple and they didn't hug, they didn't kiss. I think they might have held hands and that's just it. And then people flipped out for holding hands and everything. And so many Disney villains in the past movies, you can tell they had LGBT vibes to them and stuff. And many of them was voiced by LGBT actors and everything. And so this whole hate on Disney is crazy, but Disney is starting to see their like viewership drop and low box office numbers, and they're starting to go back to that of white. Disney and Disney Plus have canceled over 10 diverse shows just last year and this month. 6 just this month alone and everything. Shows that had like multiple races, shows that had like a full black cast, shows that had a full Latino cast. They just got canceled after just 1 season and some after 3. And some of those diverse shows, they ain't just canceled, they completely took it off their platform on Disney Plus and stuff. This is back when, I can't remember what it was. I think it was Bob Chapek. He started bringing in all this diversity stuff. They saw the low numbers, they fired him and brought back Bob Iger. And Bob Iger is just trying to make Disney back to what it used to be, looking all nice and shiny. So when he bows out, he can be like, hey, look what a great job I did. Now give me my bonus and everything. And it's sad that they're trying to cater to like a hate group and everything. But sadly, that is working and stuff, And so, like I said before, it's not all that surprising that they didn't want to have like a black show. But I truly believe that they just wanted to have like a black show and everything, and a Latino Italian show. But now I know they didn't even have those like in mind and everything, And it's really, really sad because I remember, even I hate Raven-Symoné. I hate that woman. But anyways, I do feel bad that because she said a long time ago, Disney, when she was on the show, they told her literally, do not tan. And they claimed it was because of a lighting thing that, the lights don't reflect well on darker skin and stuff like that. I'm thinking to myself, now this was back in the day. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, go 15 years later and you'll see Black Panther, the movie, and all those dark people, and the light didn't affect them. But they did that for one reason and one reason only. It was to appeal to that of a white audience because they're afraid that white people would not want to see a dark-skinned person on like their show. And Raven-Symoné probably agrees with them, claiming she is not black, but she is dark white. I don't know what the heck happened in that woman's mind, boy. And the whole, the reason why me and my now wife, back when she was my girlfriend, broke up is because black people was looking at us. She knows she's famous. That's why black people looked at you. Ain't got nothing to do with anything else, and you dumped her because you just wanted to dump her. And if it wasn't you, and if it was your wife, then your wife got problems and stuff. But most likely it was her. And don't even get me started on the whole she won't hire somebody who has a black African sounding name. You know, when you look at this whole cast, it's weird. Like every young member in this like show has like a criminal past except for that of Raven. Raven is just acting racist towards her own race. You got one boy who has an addiction problem. You have the other one who like, allegedly he was having relations with an underage girl, and you had another one who had like a DUI and everything. And it's like, man, what does Disney do to these kids, man? Like, I don't understand. Happy Black History Month, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye.